goers, welcome back to the Zen Den, and today's class is actually a nighttime class. So this is a very short sequence for you to do when you're needing to relax, kind of unplug, disconnect, and get into that mode for the evening. Personally, I am a really terrible sleeper. It takes me quite a long time to fall asleep, and something like this is a really helpful tool to get my body and mind ready and prepared for a good night's sleep. I will be using a bolster, but you are more than welcome to use a pillow. And at the very end of the sequence, we'll be using 2 blocks, which you could also use 2 additional pillows. So this is really something that everyone can do. Feel free to do it in your bed or on a yoga mat like me. So let's get started. We're going to begin in child's pose using the bolster. And you'll notice I have a blanket here. It's solely to protect my knees and just make everything a little bit more comfortable. So taking the knees nice and wide for child's pose balasana, big toes together at the back. Bring your bolster or pillow directly in towards you. And then slowly just walk the fingertips down and away from you as you melt the chest down onto your bolster. So this sequence is going to be very slow. We'll hold things for a little bit longer and just really relax. Finding that bolster or pillow, hugging it in, coming to whatever ear is comfortable for you. And the arms can relax down by your sides. You can take them back. You can extend them long. I like to just hug them in right beside me. Start to take conscious breathing, conscious breaths. Nothing too serious or strong, just relaxing and bringing the mind into the body. Take about 10 steady inhalations and exhalations right here. With every inhale, feel the breath travel to where you're holding tension in the body. And with every exhale, feel yourself melting into it, allowing it to wash away. Keep breathing nice and steady. Allowing yourself this moment of relaxation and surrender. Halfway there, 5 more steady breaths. Take 2 more breaths here, allowing yourself to really sink in these last moments. Relaxing everywhere you can. 1 more inhale breath. This time, open the mouth, let it go. On the next inhale, use your hands to lift your chest up off your bolster or pillow. Gently slide it away. And we're going to come back into that child's pose, and this time just walk our hands from side to side, getting a really nice side body stretch. So coming back down into that balasana child's pose. Taking an inhale to lift the gaze. And an exhale to walk our fingertips over to the right. Reaching through the left fingertips a little bit more as you glide the left sitting bones down to the earth. Take 3 breaths here. Breathing into the left side body. Giving it the permission to relax and open and release. 2 more deep breaths here. On the next inhale, lift the gaze, walk it back through center and take it over to the left. This time reach through the right fingertips. Take an inhale breath. Exhale, melt the chest and forehead down. Find 3 deep breaths here. This time focusing on the right side of our body. Releasing, opening, relaxing. 2 more breaths. Last inhale. To come out, lift the gaze on an inhale breath. Walk it back through center. And then let's come all the way up to a seated position. So if you're in bed or you've got that pillow, I'm going to recommend you place the pillow underneath your sitting bones just to give yourself a little bit more length. I'm going to come up onto my blanket. Once you find something that's comfortable, you want to be sitting on the edge of whatever it is that you're on. By coming into this kind of easy Sukhasana position, that's a simple cross-legged position, and then having that little bit of elevation, it allows the pelvis to tip forward, the lower back area to make space, and then allowing us to sit up a little bit taller. I know it's been a long day, so trying to sit up with that perfect posture at the end of your day can be quite challenging. Coming into some seated cat-cow, so interlace the hands behind the head. On an inhale breath, let's send the heart up high as you open the elbows wide and the chin goes towards the sky. Big inhale. Exhale to come down as you round the back, elbows come in towards one another, belly button to spine. Inhale, back up, lift that heart up. Open the elbows and feel that really nice stretch. Exhale, reverse the movements, hug into yourself. 2 more times, big inhale. Let the head drop back into the hands. Exhale and round. Last one, big inhale, come on up. Feel that stretch across the collarbone, all the way out to the elbows, up the front side of the neck. And let it go, round into yourself, hug in. Inhale, back up to neutral. Release the interlace behind the hands. Inhale the fingertips straight up to the sky. Exhale the right hand, forearm down to the earth. And I'm actually going to use my bolster here. So if you have an extra pillow, this would be a great time to incorporate it. So again, let's inhale the arms high. Exhale the right forearm to the bed, the ground, a bolster or a pillow or a block. And then inhale the left arm over to the right side. I want you to really focus on gliding the left sitting bone back down to the earth as you reach through the left fingertips. Should feel really great all down the left side of the body. One more big inhale here. Exhale to come back up to neutral. Travel with whatever prop you're using right now. Bring it to the other side. Huge inhale. Lift the fingertips up high. Make space in the back area. Exhale, left forearm down to whatever it is you're using as the right fingertips come overhead and you glide the right sitting bone down into the earth. 2 really nice breaths here. Sending the breath from our right fingertips all the way down to our right hip. Another inhale. Exhale, come back up to neutral table or neutral seated position. From here, let's just do a few gentle neck stretches. So staying right here in this seated position, go ahead and drop your chin directly down to your chest. Feeling length in the back of the neck. Just hang out here for 3 deep breaths. On the next inhale, let the right shoulder and ear come in line with one another as you roll the head to the right. If you want a little bit more, you can reach the left fingertips out. Breathing into the left side of our body, the left side of the neck. Let the shoulders melt down and away from the ears. One more round of breath. Exhale, bring chin back down through center, and this time take it over to the left. Left ear aligning with the shoulder. If you want more, the right fingertips gliding out to the side. Melt those shoulders down and away. 2 deep breaths into that right side. Next inhale, roll it back through to center, chin to chest, and come back up, neutral spine. Alrighty, I hope you're feeling super relaxed. We have a little bit more to go. So coming into banana asana, we're gonna lie down on our backs. This is one of my favorite postures. It's super gentle. It's still working into our side body, which we really don't stretch enough of because we sit a lot during the day. So this is really great to get into it in a very restorative way. So lying down onto your back, go ahead and reach the fingertips overhead, interlace the hands. And from here, walk your feet all the way over to the right as much as you can. From here, allow the torso, the upper body, to just shift to the right as well, making that banana-like shape. I like to clasp my left hand around my right wrist and then place my left ankle over my right. Take 5 deep breaths here. One more inhale breath. Exhale to release, bring it back through to center and take it directly over to the left. So walk the feet all the way over to the left. Shift the torso over to the left. Interlace the wrists, so right hand catching the left wrist. Actually, left hand catching the right wrist. And then cross the right ankle over the left. Allow the hips to just sink down into the earth, sending the breath all the way from the toes up to the wrists. 5 deep breaths here. Last round of breath. Start to unwind and come back through to center, working our way into figure 4. So planting both feet and bringing the knees straight up to the sky. Cross your left ankle over your right knee, and then just let that left knee spill out. If this is enough, if this is all you need right now for your hips, stay right here. If you're wanting a little bit of a deeper stretch, hug the knees into the chest, interlace the hands behind the right thigh, and then begin to slowly hug the knees closer in. You're just using the strength of your arms here to hug it in. If you've got that bind, start to relax the shoulders down, keep space in the back of the neck. Take 5 deep breaths. Using your inhale breath to locate where tension is being stored, and your exhale breath to release it. Just let the breath completely wash over that space that you're holding. 2 more rounds of breath. And go ahead and release the bind if you took it. Unwrap the feet and moving to the other side. The right ankle crosses over the left. The right knee spills out to the side. Totally cool to stay here. Yeah? This is just as great as a relaxing, wonderful hip opener. If you're wanting more, start to bring the knees into the chest. Interlace the hands behind the left thigh. And then use the strength of your arms to bring the knees closer into the chest. You should be feeling it in that right hip. Relax the shoulders down, make space in the back of the neck. 5 rounds of breath. Giving yourself the permission to completely surrender and relax. Allowing yourself this moment of space and serenity. You deserve it. It's been a long day. 1 more round of breath. And go ahead and release the bind. If you had it, bring both knees back down to the earth, moving into a gentle supine twist before we make our way to Shavasana. So letting the knees just spill over to the right. The left arm goes out long. You can bring the gaze over to the left or wherever is comfortable for you. Take 3 deep breaths here. 1 last gentle side body opening. Last round of breath. Use your inhale to bring the knees back up to center and just switch sides so the knees spill over to the left. The right arm goes nice and long out to the side. The gaze can go wherever is comfortable. 3 rounds of breath. Last round of breath. And come back through to center. And let's gently come up to a seated position just to prepare for our final posture. So this is Shavasana. If you want to skip it and just go straight into your slumber, that's totally cool. If you're just needing a little bit extra time to really hone into the moment, you're going to bring your bolster or your pillow directly behind you to lay over. And then I'm going to incorporate 2 blocks. This is where you could use 2 more pillows. We're coming into 𝗬𝗵𝗶𝗏 Konasana, so reclined butterfly pose. Bringing the bolster or pillow directly behind the lower back area, really snuggling it in. Placing your additional pillows or blocks directly under the knees so that we're not working too deeply into the hips. Place the hands behind you. Take a big inhale breath to send the heart high. And exhale to slowly lower your chest over your bolster or pillow. Take your time. Melt yourself down onto it. If you need to reposition the blocks, feel free to do so. Letting the shoulders just melt down away from the body. The arms just resting by your sides, palms up towards the sky. Let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths here. Big inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Another huge inhale into your heart. Let that go. Last time, big inhale breath. And just totally release it out. This is your last posture. You have nothing to do, nowhere to go. Allow yourself to melt into the space. the muscles and joints to relax. Allow the mind to stay inside the body here, becoming fully present in the moment while also surrendering. Shavasana. Yogis, from here, stay as long as you'd like. Feel free to just roll off into your sleep. No need to come up. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have the deepest, most relaxing sleep. I'll see you in the morning. Namaste.